Good morning, social media. It's always darker once I start recording. It seems light in here, I open the blinds and everything, but it's actually a little bit darker than anticipated. Anywho, I just wanted to tell you about my last couple of days. Yesterday, I did a Facebook post and I sung a song that I had rewrote lyrics to, Adele's Hello. And I wasn't claiming any rights or anything like that. It's the Adele song, and all credit goes to her for the musical compositions and lyrics and all of that. But I just rewrote lyrics that were fitting for me, and I posted it on Facebook, and it was just my reveal, and it was just talking about finally, not having hair, going through treatment, and then having my breasts removed, and how, you know, um, I don't think I really got in depth with how it felt, but I did talk about how it kind of challenged my womanhood a little. And the reason why I said that is because I've never really been a person who's been overly concerned about how people think of me and what people think of me. But I went out with my daughter and I noticed people looking, and it was the first time I think I've ever really, really been embarrassed about who I was as an individual. And well, that wasn't why I wrote it. I wrote it because I had started to lose my hair, but I altered some of the lyrics, or I amended some of the lyrics after that experience because my feelings were hurt. And so, I kind of just sat on it for a while because, I'm not the best singer and, all of that. But then, I was just like, I'm just going to do it. I wasn't really in key, in tune, or whatever. I don't even really know Adele's song that well. I hear other people singing it, remaking it, and all that. But honestly, I hadn't heard her sing it more than two or three times. And so, and I didn't do any YouTube searches and listening and all that because I wasn't listening for that reason. The reason was just to do a reveal. And oh my goodness, it was an overwhelming response. Over 2,000 people heard it. Some people reposted. I tried to respond to all of the people who made comments on my page and comments on other people's pages. I'm not sure that I got everyone, but I really, really tried to. And it was, I talked to a couple people on the phone and via Messenger and so forth. And I just could not believe how many people and how many lives it had touched. People who shared their stories with me that hadn't shared and just felt like I was so strong. And I didn't necessarily see it as strength, but it was just like, this is me. And you know what? Accept me, love me or not. It's me. This is who I am. It wasn't a choice, but I accept it. And you know what? I'm not going to stop fighting because of it. This is who I am. And so, I smiled, I cried. I cried because there were people who revealed things to me about their inadequacies or their felt inadequacies. And we are all in this together. We all have our different strengths, our different weaknesses. I'm no better than anyone else. My strengths, my weaknesses are all the same. I said to one of the young ladies who said she felt so ashamed about how she was, complaining about her weight and about her, how she looked and all those things. And then to hear me come out with this rendition of Hello. And, she felt ashamed. And I was like, why? I was like, my struggle, my disease, my pain, it's a different day, a different disease, a different pain, but pain nonetheless. And said it doesn't minimize yours. It just means that I have a different one. And so, you know what? Embrace your situation, love it, live through it, and just move on. We all fall down. We all have situations, and just is what it is. So it was a really, enlightening day. I don't want this to be a super long video, but back to Monday. I had treatment on Monday. Monday went, reasonably well, but I don't know if I shared this with you, but I'm going to have to go back in and on next Monday for more work, and then next Thursday for more work. I got a lot of stuff coming up. Different things going on with me. Okay. Gotta stop it. I'm getting a call.